episode. We are starting a brand new series, and this one we are calling the Healthy Food Fanatics series. We will be showing off our favorite meals to show you that to have a healthy meal does not have to deprive you of having a fantastic meal every single day and enjoying all the health benefits with it. Today we will kick off with a beautiful, healthy, fresh Caprese salad with a homemade basil pesto, and I love balsamic vinegar reduction, so we'll add a little bit of glaze onto that as well, just to have best of both worlds. And then for mains we'll have a fantastic, beautiful oven roasted butternut that will fill in the center with a lemon and herb chicken. We are really excited to enter this series with you. Please do not forget to sign up to our newsletter so you can get the latest tips and tricks on all of our series, and obviously the links to our blogs as well. Have a fantastic journey with us as a healthy food fanatic. So today I brought one of my very favorite people in the entire world to come share with us part of our journey. We have started this journey together, basically. He's keeping me on track, quite frankly. But his name is Stefan de Klerk. Stefan, thank you so much for joining us for an amazing episode for the Healthy Food Fanatics. Introduce yourself. Tell us, where do you come from? Who are you?
Yeah, sure. Thank you, Anlay, for the possibility to be here. I've been watching your show since the very beginning, and it's been really impressive to see what you're making. I must say, myself, I'm not very comfortable with the kitchen at the moment still yet, but it's growing a lot, so I'm enjoying it. Originally, I'm from Namibia.
Okay.
I think that goes synonymously with liking red meat, I would say. But yeah, originally I'm from Namibia. I came to South Africa about in 2014, and I've been here ever since.
Wonderful. Okay, and you are studying theology, as far as I understand.
Yes.
You just finished up studying theology.
Yeah, so I finished the last stuff to become a minister in about last year. We did a practical year, so we finished it's about 6 years, all the studies up until then, and then I decided, with being in COVID and still not being able to work within South Africa, I decided to study a bit further. So I'm going to do my MTH in pastoral care. So I'm very much looking forward.
Excuse me. Alright, so as you can see, there is a little bit of a twist to this specific welcome, is that my guest is wearing a very, very specific apron. Tell us more, because I need to know the story behind this apron.
So, first of all, growing up within a family that I only have a brother, so didn't really ever learn to cook. My mom makes the most amazing food, and we mostly just ate it. So growing up, not ever learning much cooking, my grandmom, usually when I first started going to university and moved in with one of my friends as well, but having to cook for yourself and having to eat now, she would every December cook at least pies and quiches for a month to supply me with food for at least for a month. So whenever you reach that part in your studies, that part, it's the last week usually before you get your next money and there's nothing left.
Yes.
Then you dive into granny's pies and stuff. So she used to supply all of that, and last year, due to COVID, she had a difficulty. She had some cancer, went to the hospital, and we lost her.
Sure.
So it was a bit very bad for the family, really quite miss her, but out of it all, it's her apron.
Okay.
So I would say it's
So we've got a special aura running around here.
We do, definitely.
Looking over our shoulders.
Yeah,
okay.
Definitely.
Well, Grandma, we're not making pies today, but we're making the food with love. I can promise that.
Yeah, definitely. With the Caprese salad, we are going to make a basil pesto. I love it. Homemade basil pesto.
Okay.
Yes. I love it. It smells great and it tastes lekker.
Lekker. We normally ask all of our guest appearances to answer a few flash questions for us. Red meat or white meat?
Red meat.
Fruit or veggies?
Fruits.
Local, international?
International.
Oh, lovely. Introvert or extrovert?
Introvert.
Fantastic.
Definitely.
That's me.
You have obviously a job that you're very passionate about, something that has you've traveled quite a journey to get to doing what you're doing. What would you say do you enjoy most about your job?
Definitely working with people. I think myself is a little bit introverted at most, but being able to work within a church structure and to know that you are constantly busy working with people, with livelihoods, with families, it's something that's been born into you, I think, and I think that might be why they call it a calling, and not necessarily just something that you do, because I honestly feel called to do this.
So the Caprese Salad is named after a stunning island, the Capri Island. One of my friends has actually had the opportunity to go swim in the Isle of Capri. Maybe one day, when I'm rich and famous because of you enjoying our show, I'll also be able to say, hey, swimming in the Isle of Capri. But until then, we'll just enjoy this salad that's named after them. So you'll see that we are packing the salad, literally tomato and mozzarella cheese. Then we're going to drizzle our homemade basil pesto over.
Is there something that you live by, almost like a specific phrase, a song, a muse, a motto?
I don't necessarily have a motto, but what I do try to incorporate into my life is consistency. Being able to go for a walk every morning, but doing that consistently and making part of a rhythm for my life. First of all, my day, my week, my month, my year, to create consistent. I think we are living in difficult times. We are living in times where stuff are very little are constant, and very little are stuff that we can actually rely on. Everything's changing constantly. So I try to create within my daily rhythm a constant.
For our mains, we are going to show you how to roast a half butternut. We took of the smallest butternuts we could find so that you can literally cut it in half, take out the pips, and then you're going to roast it with a little bit of olive oil, salt and pepper in the oven until it's nicely cooked, and then we will be adding the filling in afterwards. So for our inspiration, we love butternut and healthy food, and what is better than an oven roasted butternut?
So for the roasted butternut that is chilling within the oven at the moment, we are going to make a lemon and herb chicken.
Ooh! Yeah. So that's for the filling?
For the filling inside.
Okay.
It's going to be very nice, and stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Tell me a bit more about your journey, your health journey. Why is healthy food, why does that play a great role in your life, especially now?
From a very young age, I would say that almost struggling with being overweight, or just normally being big built, and according to your BMI you're just normally overweight. So my weight has gone, I wanted to say, jumped up and down over the past 10 to 15 years. It's been a lot up and down like crazy, and I think I reached the point at numerous stages in my life. It's not something that I said I fixed it once and now I'm fixed. I've reached that point numerous times in my life that I say, okay, like I really need to start doing something now. What I like about the space that I am in now is that I honestly try to make it more of a life choice, like a more, just more healthy.
Lifestyle change.
That's the perfect word. A lifestyle change. Just getting into a place where it is able for you to maybe make a healthier choice, not the best choice, not leaving everything bad and everything that is lacquer outside, and never eating it again, or never looking at it again, or never drinking it again, but just making a better choice at the specific moment in time. I honestly think we need to listen to our bodies. So if our bodies crave specific stuff, try to make better choices to get there.
You say that you're all the way from Namibia. What do you specifically love about Namibia and your choice to come to South Africa, and what do you love about South Africa?
A big thing with Namibia is the hospitality of the people. It's a place where you can expect to be treated in a specific way, and that's one of the biggest things. And it's also noticeable when you speak to anyone that traveled that side. They would say that the hospitality of the people is something out of this world. The beauty, that's another thing. The way, because of the fact that it's a desert, the way the desert changes with rainfall. It changes from this orange red sand to this green grass fields that just is this plains and plains of grass. In South Africa, I love the ocean and I love Cape Town. So the mountain, the ocean, and then as well the winelands. Studied in Stellenbosch, so the winelands is a beautiful part of this country.
What do you expect for yourself this year?
Can we expect anything from 2021 after 2020? I expect to grow as much as I have grown in 2020.
Great.
2020 has been a year that we had to learn a lot of new things, and it would be sad if we don't push ourselves to learn a new set of new things in 2021.
Caprese salad with homemade basil pesto.
I'm gonna pull this a little bit closer.
Some more basil for yourself.
Yo. I think it's the nuts. You can taste the nuts.
The macadamias really makes a difference.
It's really amazing.
So, bon appetit. Soft.
The skin is so soft. Like I literally ate the whole bunch of the skin now, and it is so soft.
And this lemon and herb is just balanced beautifully.
Sure.
Just a special note, if you find yourself that you added a little bit too much lemon juice, more than welcome to add in 2 tablespoons of honey. It cancels out the very zestiness of the lemon juice itself, so it just balances out the meal a little bit more. And the seasoning is up to you as well. Okay, well, please leave us alone so we can fall away into this meal.
Yeah.
A toast.
A toast.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit. Thank you very much, Anle. It's been an absolute pleasure to be here with you, especially with all your help. I am a little bit clumsy around the kitchen, but it helps a lot having a very much more experienced hand helping with all the basic stuff that is absolutely necessary for getting it the way it tastes. It's just absolutely amazing. So thank you very much for having me and also helping so much.
Sure. Thank you for embarking on this journey with us. To be a true healthy food fanatic is really a joy to believe that you're not depriving yourself. Look, I told you that I love chocolate, but when it comes to this basil pesto, you don't need chocolate for this meal. But it was a joy, and thank you so much for joining us. And to you guys, thank you for your time. It was a true pleasure, and stick around. We'll be sharing all our tips and tricks very close by. Thank you so very much for toasting with Anne.